I think it's crucial, and luckily it's something that probably gets talked about more now than it did in previous generations from what I've been told. I think there's just so many, with the kind of development of social media and technology, there's almost more ways to view this negative content. There's more ways to attack someone negatively. There's more ways to make someone feel down, and I think a lot of people there's still a stigma around talking about it. I know for myself, there's been times when I probably needed someone to talk to and wanted to keep up this kind of, athlete macho look of, I don't need anyone. But the truth is that you do, and you'll feel a lot better for talking about your feelings and your emotions. And from the perspective of a sports person, the love you receive is outstanding. It's huge, but for every person who loves you, or every few people that love you, there's always one person that doesn't, and maybe despises you for the team you play for, something you've done, that can be difficult. That can be really tough for athletes, and I can really empathise with athletes who struggle with their mental health. Because it's the cornerstone for all your physical stuff and your performance if your confidence isn't there because of your mental health. And I think it's really important that Loris address that as something that's a big factor in sports and society. And I think if us as athletes are vulnerable with it seems like we have the world at our feet or our hands, and we can do whatever we want, and we earn so and so much money that we can never be affected by it. And I think if we can show a vulnerability about mental health, it can definitely open up a bigger conversation for those people who are struggling in the darkness in normal society as well. And I think there's aspects of social media that are so valuable to an athlete. I think more and more people now interact with that as opposed to things like press conferences, TV interviews. So when you can be honest and authentic with fans, it gives them a great insight into how you felt about a game, how you're doing with certain things, your day-to-day life, to try and be more relatable to people. But there's also a negative element that I've decided to, I know a lot of athletes have decided to as well, just to slightly avoid, to try and avoid that kind of added negativity. It's there's probably enough of it in the game. There's enough pressure. There's no need to try and seek it out. So I've kind of got to the place now where when I do read stuff that's negative, it doesn't really affect me anyway. But I'd still rather not see it. So if there's, I don't go looking for things that I know are only going to make me feel negative. No, definitely not.